So I'm out of the surgery now. It was all such a success. Okay, I'm up.
Now I'm cruising all alone in my Balenciaga denim, but you really fuck with my vibe. You really wanna get high. You say you're sorry, you cry. Tears falling onto my thigh, but
I gave you my heart. You feel that shit right back, yeah. Always tryna walk with me and I never fight back, yeah. Cause I know that you going through something.
Hello, my hair is extremely short. My extensions have come out one by one during lockdown, same with my acrylic nails, and now I'm not having a good time. Actually, I think I've got one extension left. This one here. Anyway, hello everyone, it's Millie. So today I'm going to be doing a sit down video where I talk to you guys about my boob job experience that I got as soon as I turned 18. I was basically still 17. I literally went to the consultations when I was 17, I'm pretty sure. But then I waited until I was 18 for the actual surgery, so like 3 months or whatever. So yeah, I guess I was technically 17, just turned 18. So just for context, I'm 19 right now. I turned 20 in September 16th. And I got my boob job in October of 2018, right? Just before I start talking, I was on my YouTube analytics the other day and YouTube told me that over 60% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So I just want to say, if you're not subscribed, feel free to do it, it's free. I know your socials are already being spammed with this, which is good, but I just want to say it again and just talk about the Black Lives Matter movement and George Floyd. There will be links in the description to sign the most important petitions you really need to sign. There is this much drama for us wanting people of all skin colours to be treated equally and to not have their lives taken away by a police officer for no reason other than them being racist. Hello? Anyway, keep making noise. This isn't a social media trend. The news wants to silence us because the government can't be bothered with this uproar, obviously, but there's too many of us to not be heard, so keep shouting. These petitions are making such a difference. People's cases are being reopened because of these petitions. The police murderers are going to prison, all because of us and these protests and us just making noise. So keep making that noise. There's going to be links in the description. Anyway, back to the video. I hate boring story time videos where I just sit and talk throughout the entire thing, so I'm going to throw up loads of vlog clips and it's going to be basically like a visual story time. I literally vlogged the entire experience. It's kind of mad. Actually, I'm a YouTuber, it's not that mad. Why did I get the boob job? The reason I got the boob job was because I didn't like my boobs. There was also another reason. I basically just lost quite a lot of weight because when I first moved out when I was 17, I gained so much weight because I moved to London, there was Uber Eats, I went crazy. I've got a whole weight loss story transformation video if you want to go and check that out. I'll link it in the description or whatever to watch after this video. Please don't click off yet, please don't fuck up my watch time. I'm joking, you can if you want, but like, please don't. Anyway. But yeah, long story short, I lost a lot of weight and I was really happy with my body, or starting to get really happy with my body, apart from my boobs. And I guess another factor is I have a very spontaneous personality. How I see it is like, okay, you're gonna put me under and I'm gonna be unconscious. I'll go to sleep and wake up with a new pair of tits. That's amazing. And it's no effort on my part. I shouldn't talk about it like it's that casual. Before you ever think about getting a boob job, you have to do your research. But I did do my research. A lot of research. I love using the internet, so I spent hours researching it. I feel like I went, eh. Why do I sound like that though? Oh, I ordered food. Damn. Yo. Huh? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I really want to order this food and I thought I ordered it but it didn't check it out and now the place is about to close on Uber Eats. Oh, it's on its way. Nice. But let me tell you, if you go to that first consultation, you are going to get whatever done. Let me check my Snapchat memories actually. I can't remember how long I waited for the surgery after my consultations. My boob job day, 20th of October. So I had my first consultation a month before my actual boob job. So where did I get my boob job done? I got my boob job done by Maya Cosmetic Surgery, MYA. So at the initial consultation, I sat down and I told her my concerns and what I didn't like and that I was after a boob job, and she told me whether it was like a good idea or not, and she said it was. But yeah, I took my top off, she was feeling my tits, being like, oh, you could do with this and this, and I was like, yeah, thanks, sharp. I remember I felt so awkward when I took my top off and she was like feeling my tits and stuff, because I was like, I feel like my nipples are gonna get hard because I'm cold, because I just took my top off, but I hope she doesn't think that I'm enjoying it. I just remembered I had that thought and I was like, oh god. I just don't take my top off for strangers that often, you know? Well, no, I don't. And then she showed me the implants as well, what they look like. But the main thing was I wasn't too bothered about size. I wanted more like of the shape. I wanted that kind of round, voluptuous bosom. Anyway, at the end of that consultation, it was decided that I was going to get an uplift and implants, but I didn't know what size yet and I had to go and see the surgeon to decide that. So that was booked in for 2 weeks after that. What size implants did I even get? I think like 250cc, nothing too big. I think I'm like a size D now. I went from like a B to a D. Now, I didn't get to choose my surgeon or anything. They just told me who my surgeon was, and then I went on the Maya forum. So I typed in his name. I think it was Dr. Giovanni. Everyone seemed to have really good experiences with him, so I was like, you know what, all right. And I remember in my consultation with him, I had different options of what kind of implants I wanted. There was like teardrop, round. I got my implants done over the muscle, and I think the different types were really asking you, like, do you want these to look fake or as natural as possible? And I remember I didn't get the really fake looking ones because I was like, I don't actually want them to look that fake. And I got, I think, the teardrop ones, which were like the second most voluptuous ones or whatever. I just remember seeing the shape and I was like, that's the kind of shape boob I want. It's literally boob shopping. This is amazing. I just explaining it is so bizarre because I'm like, it's literally like I'm shopping for boobs. That's exactly what I need. So yeah, in that consultation, he basically wrote down everything that I wanted. I told him my concerns and everything like that. And then it was time to wait until the surgery day. Now on the surgery day, I was supposed to bring like a top to wear after the boob job surgery, like a sports thing that holds them up, kind of looks like this. And me just being me, I didn't bring anything and I just came by myself. Oh yeah, money. So it was expensive. I got an uplift and an implant, so that was why it was so expensive. And I think it was about £7,500, which is very expensive actually looking back, compared to what other places charge as well. So surgery day, I got an Uber there at like 9 o'clock in the morning, something like that. It was quite early. And then I kind of sat and chilled for ages. And then the surgeon came in and he was like drawing things on my boobs or whatever to like help him out when it came to the surgery, I guess. And then it was time for the actual boob job. And I got wheeled into the room and I can't really remember. And then I got the anesthetic into my arm and that's what knocked me out. And I just remember being fine and then being injected, and then they were like, you'll feel yourself drifting away. And then it was just like everything was being like when you're just like being taken away from reality. And then I woke up with new boobs.
So I'm out of the surgery now. It was all such a success. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I don't even feel ill whatsoever. I thought I'd wake up and feel so sick from the general anesthetic.
I remember when I woke up, I started talking shit. Like, I don't even know what I was saying, but I just remember being like, no, it's the chicken, it's the chicken, it's the chicken. And I remember I kept going, and then it took me like 20 seconds to realize like, oh, I'm being wheeled back into the room. And then I remember seeing the nurses wheeling me and I was like, oh, sorry, I don't know what I just said. Do I get my food? It's arrived. Should I eat? Is that bad? I just remember when I woke up, my chest just felt so tight, like plastic. Basically, yeah, like plastic.
I still feel fine. I don't feel sick or ill at all. My chest is just feeling very tight now. It's getting tighter and tighter as it goes on, and I think it's because I've been laid down for a while. It's going from a laying down position to sitting up, which hurts the most.
Such an interesting feeling, but I was also low-key numb. And they brought me toast with jam, Nutella, so many different topping options. And it was so good. And then I was sat there watching YouTube videos. I was watching Shane Dawson's series, I remember. But then, as I said before, I did forget the sports bra or the support thing that I had to wear afterwards. So I made Carmi come to where I was getting my boob job done and then deliver it to me and go to M&S and like pick it out and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, they brought it the next day. I put it on, the nurses put it on me and everything, and then I was good to go.
I'm still in this dressing, and when Carmi gets here, he's going to bring me a sports bra because I forgot to bring one, or I bought the wrong one. I'm not in any pain in terms of like feeling sick. I just feel so tight, like I can barely move, like I'm so restricted.
I just felt so tight. Like, imagine your tits like sat upright and they will not move. And after you get your boob job done, you have to wear this bra for about 6 weeks non-stop, just always keeping it on. And now, if you want to hear the most Millie thing ever, a lot of you won't even be surprised. I went out clubbing the next night with no support bra on at all. I just really wanted to go out and also show my tits because they look really good. Oh, I can't believe I did that. It cringes me so bad. Like, I can't deal with it. Oh, when I think back to how my boobs felt then compared to now and like what I know and stuff like that, like they wouldn't even move. They were just like this. And the fact that I was in the club probably jumping and shit, like, oh, ow, ow, ow. If you take anything from this video, just wear that bra for 6 weeks afterwards. Just do it. You're literally sculpting the way for them to drop and sit. So I came back home, no pain whatsoever, but my guy friends, all the social climbers, guys that I live with, my friendship group, known them for years. We've lived in like 2 different houses together, and they all say, they're like, you know, Millie, the moment you became a girl was when you got your boob job done, because before that you were a little bit like tomboy-ish, but then they were like, after your boob job you just changed and you became a girl. They were like, it's crazy, but it's also disgusting. I was like, fair, but I see that, getting the boob job, it really like brought my confidence back from even after I gained all the weight. My confidence dropped so much, so then after losing the weight and then getting a boob job, like I felt so feminine and sexy and stuff like that, so I definitely did have a lot of my confidence back after that, and I think that's what they were talking about when they say that. But yeah, it really was the best feeling in the world, like getting it done afterwards and being like, oh my god, I'm done. One thing I should probably mention, I didn't tell my mum I was getting this boob job, didn't tell her at all. She had no clue. The main reason I didn't tell her was because one, I didn't want her to talk me out of it, and I didn't want to have to like make her come down to London for that, because obviously she'll have felt like she needed to do that, and I was like, no, honestly, it's fine, like I will just get this done. But I FaceTimed her afterwards, and I told her on FaceTime, and I was like, hi, so I got something to tell you, I got a boob job. And I can't even remember her reaction. Did I take a video? There's the video if I did. But I remember she was just like, oh, okay, why? What was wrong with them before? And then I sent a picture of the before to my mum, and then she looked at it and she was like, oh, fair. And I was like, bitch, but it was fine. I wasn't actually offended because they didn't exist anymore. I got myself some new boobs. So like 8 weeks after I got my boob job done, obviously I didn't have to wear the sports bra anymore, so I was wearing crop tops and stuff like that, and they were starting to move the tiniest bit, like I could like do that. Do you know what I mean? Like the tiniest bit. So about 3 months after I got them done, I feel like that was the peak of how they looked, of how like happy I was with them, but I don't think it was very realistic at the same time, because I would wear a crop top with no bra and my boobs would like be sat up and you can see like the shadow of them and stuff like that, and I'd be like, oh my god, this is sick. Are they gonna be like that forever? No. And then I noticed month by month they get softer and a little bit more like squishy or whatever, and it was good. But they were also dropping as expected. Like they weren't saggy or anything like that, but they were literally like up here before, and now they were like kind of going down to like normal, I guess. But I was so happy with how they were in January that when they kept dropping, I was like, stop. Where I am now, like a year and a half later, I feel like they have fully dropped now, but they look so natural now, I think. But yeah, now they genuinely feel like so real. They feel very full, like very filled. I prefer how they feel now 100 times over, but I prefer how they looked in January last year. But then after getting the boob job, I was girly again. I wanted to dance. I like, was channeling my feminine energy, and that's not me saying like if you're a girl you have to be feminine, you can't be boyish at all, like obviously not. But for me, I am a very feminine person. I was growing up my whole life like very girly, and I just found that part of myself again, and honestly my energy just changed completely. And it was a process, and it wasn't all down to the boob job at all. It was down to so many different factors of me finding myself. Like everything in this world is a direct reflection of you and your inner thoughts. It's just a projector. There's so much to explain about it, but like your mind literally creates this reality, and what you're seeing is a projection of your thoughts, down to little things that you pick up on, things that you focus on, where you focus your energy. And that's why the most important thing in the world is to focus on yourself, self-love, doing things to make yourself happy, no matter how anyone else tells you to live your life or whatever. Live it how you want to live your life. Love yourself and be your own best friend. Like there are so many amazing and beautiful things about yourself, you're just ignoring them all. And I'm not 100% of the way there, but I love myself so much more than I did before, and just like to know how much I've come on that journey and stuff. From going from a place where I was so like insecure and hated like myself and wouldn't even look in the mirror, lost my entire fashion sense because I didn't care anymore, even down to the type of music I listened to, because I listened to loads of trap and R&B, and I couldn't even listen to that music because it was always talking about girls with like slim waists and big asses, and I was like, I literally am a lump. I'm so happy I made the decision to get a boob job. I do not regret it at all. It made me so much more confident and happy with myself. It put me back in touch with my feminine side. But if you do want to get a boob job, make sure it's for the right reasons first of all. Make sure you do the research. Make sure you wear the sports bra and don't go clubbing the day after with no support. But yeah, that was my boob job experience. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in a future video, which will be next week. Yeah, anyway, I'm done. Goodbye. I will see you in my next video. Bye.